you've managed to put your baby or kids for nap time or some other activities, it's time for a little strength session for yourself. Let's get started. So we're going to start simply by warming up a little. So you just want to bring a little bit of neck movement. So you're going to bring ear to shoulder and go side to side, just to mobilize a little bit up there. Voila. And then what you're going to do is my favorite stretch of all time. You're going to have your feet hip-width apart. You're going to grow tall to the ceiling. And as you exhale, you bring head in and you let your entire spine roll forward. You want to keep most of your weight on your tippy toes and you go down. You're going to inhale at the bottom. And as you exhale, it's your sitting bones facing the floor first, and then the rest of your spine stacking up. Good. Now from here, you're going to lift your arms to the ceiling. Do a couple of big circles. Let's say 5. Try to control them as much as you can. And then other way around. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Okay, you're going to lift your right knee, bring it toward your chest, and hold for a couple of seconds to awaken your proprioception and your little stabilizing muscle. Now other knee. Yeah, a couple of simple squats. And 2, up. 3 more. And 2, and 3. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to work with 2 circuits today. Circuit A and Circuit B. Each circuit is going to have 4 exercises, and we'll do this rounds after rounds. I will give you, so there'll be 4 circuits total today, and I will give you 2 minutes per break to go grab a drink or go put a dummy back in between the circuits. So the first one, we're going to start with a squat. I like my squats to be quite wide because I don't have much hip flexibility. So I'm just going to squat, inhale down, up into your tippy toes. And 2. Inhale down, exhale up. Think of your pelvic floor here, up. And again. Allez. 5, and 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Second one, we're going to do a lunge into hold position. So you want to take a big step back. Brace your abdominals for stability. You're going to go down with most weight on your heel, and exhale, come up into a hold. If it's too unstable on your mat, feel free to just do it on the floor. And 3. Let's aim for 10 per leg. 4, 5, up. You want to keep your knee in line, so when you go down, the front knee is not going inside, okay? You could get hurt. I have lost count, but let's say 2 more. And let's swap side. So right leg forward, big step back. Watch your knee to be in line and not inward. Go down and up and stabilize. If you feel very unstable at the top, it could also be coming from your abs. 3, and 4, and 5, halfway. 5, inhale down. 4, and 3, and 2, 1 more. Okay. Now let's move down to the floor, onto your knees. Well, you have many options for the push-ups. You can do either push-ups on all 4, where you have less pressure on the abdominals. It really depends where you are in your abdominal strength, where you are in your postpartum recovery. Second version, which I think I will do today, is your kneeling push-ups. And then the third version is going to be on your feet. All right, let's go for 10. Inhale down, exhale up. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, halfway. 5 more. 4, 3, and 2, try to breathe. And the last exercise of this circuit is going to be shoulder taps. So you're going to come up, up. What you want to do here is you want to try to move your bum from right to left as little as possible. Ready? Let's try for 12 or 15, 8, 7. You should feel your abdominal connect inward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, for this one, you can choose your version. You're either on all four, on your knees, or on your feet. Okay, now go grab a drink. I'll see you in 2 minutes. So here's the second circuit. Let's dive straight into it. So fingers on your temples, you go down into your squat. Exhale, come up and twist. And down for 12. 3. Try to bring your knee to your elbow and not the other way around. 5. 6. 6 more. Watch your ankles as you go down as well so that they don't roll in. Mine do sometimes because I recently broke my foot and it's not yet fully recovered. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, for this next one, you're gonna wanna grab a chair, a bench, a piece of couch, whatever you can find. Now, because I'm in the studio, I've got our Pilates boxes. Our next exercise is the split squat. So I like to have my front foot off the mat for stability, because these are 1.5 centimeter thick. They're quite unstable. It could be the same at your house. So you're going to put your back foot on the bench or the chair, whatever you found, and you're going to go down, aiming to go backwards a little bit, and up, and 2, and up, 3. Engage your abdominals for stability. Inhale down, exhale up. Let's do 10 per leg. Let's say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And we're going to swap leg. It's very important for this one that your knee is not going inside, but that it's staying in line with your foot. So we're going to swap side, bringing your back foot on. Watch out not to raise your head too much for the neck. Nice and straight. There we go. Inhale down and up. 2 and 3, 4. So if you see, I'm slightly tilted forward so that my spine stays neutral. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Should burn a little bit at least. Okay, for this next one, we're going to head down to the mat. Hands on the floor, feet on. We're going to bring our bum to the ceiling. You can bring your hands a little bit wider. And we're going to do some plank push-ups. Work the shoulders a little bit. 1 and 2. 3, let's aim for 10. 4, 5, and 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. You can head back to your little piece of couch or your chair or whatever you found. We're just going to finish with some tricep dips. So hands onto the side of whatever piece of furniture you managed to get your hands on. And you're going to go down and up. Inhale down. Now only go as far as you feel comfortable, okay? This exercise could feel really uncomfortable for some people on the shoulder joints, for example. If this is you, adapt. You don't go as deep, or you do something else that you can find. Okay, I'm going to show you some other tricep exercises along the weeks. You can always modify, you know. Better safe than sorry. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, that's circuit number 2 done. I'll see you for circuit number 1 again. Okay, circuit 1, we go again. So squat into on your tippy toes. 2, up, and 3. We're going to 12, 4. So when you go down, also think of not going too far so that your back rounds. Try to keep your hip range to where it goes. The goal is to keep your spine in neutral and abs engaged. I lost count again. Let's do 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Into the lunges. A big step back with the right foot. You go down, knee is in line, and up, stabilize. And 2. Time for leg. 3, 4, up, and 5. 5 more. Keep your knees stable, abs are engaged. Think of a corset around your spine, holding it tight. 2 more. Whoop. Lost balance. 1 more. And then swap side. Big step back with the left leg. Inhale, go down. Up and balance. And 2. Up and balance. 3, 4, and 5. 5 more. 4. Try to control a bit better than I just did. 3, and 2. Last one. Okay. Now let's go down into your kneeling push-up. So down into our kneeling push-up, you go. You want to lengthen your lower back so that you're not arching, okay? Here we go for 10. Inhale. Down. Up. 2. Keep your abs. 3. And 4. 5. Halfway. 6. 4 more. And 3. 2. Last one. All right. Into shoulder taps. Again, you decide on all 4. On your knees or on your feet. I'm going to do this one on my feet. Shoulder tap. 2, 3. Try to keep your bum stable. 4, 5, 6. We got 16. 8, 9, 10. I just like to add some reps every now and so often. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, enjoy the little break. I'll see you for the last circuit after this. This is our last circuit today, so make it count. Fingers on the temples, go squats, up and cross. Squat, up and cross. So you want to bring your knee to the elbow, not the other way around. 4, 5. Try not to go so low so that your squat is proper, okay? Keep your spine in neutral. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go to your couch or your chair. If you feel like you're breathing a little heavier, it's also okay. So 1 foot on the ground, the other foot on. Okay, I went to get my box. You go to your couch, chair, or whatever you picked. Table. 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Right foot forward, go down, inhale. Exhale up. Watch your knee for this one, please. 2. See how I'm slightly hinged forward at the hips to protect my lower back. 5. 5 more. Inhale down, up. 4. And 3. 2 more. Last one. And swap leg. Here we go. And 1. 2. 3. And 4. Halfway. You might feel this one tomorrow. 4. 3. And 2. And 1. Shake it out. Now, stay where you are. Let's go straight straight into the tricep presses, if you can do them, okay? If you feel any pressure here, skip the exercise or adapt. Take some weights, do some pushbacks, something like this. Here we go. The further away your legs are going to be, the harder this is going to be, okay? So this is easier than this. Okay, for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. These pike push-ups, up on your toes, go into your downward dog position, and here we go. 1. It's okay to go not too low, okay? 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, and 2, last one, and 1. And congratulations, you've managed to squeeze in a strength session in the midst of crazy motherhood. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for working out with me.